Mr. Holiday, how is Galway girl? We prayed for her, and we understand that she went home. She didn't stay in the hospital. If Mr. Galway's husband says anything, let me know, Jen, okay?
Okay, I'll be there in a minute.
Okay. Oh, T-Ball. Thank you, T-Ball. Thank you. Honored. Thank you for your donation. Thank you, T-Ball. That's okay, Chip Davis. No worries. Yes, please do tell your wife that we're praying for her. We'll be starting very soon. I came on 5 minutes early so that I could talk to you and tell you that tonight we have an infomercial from my broker, Larry. A lot of you know Larry. You've talked to him on the phone before. He's a good man. And he asked me if he could come on one of our UB2Bs so that he could share with you what he's doing. I looked at it, and it took me a few months before I said yes. But it is interesting, and I do wish for you all to know about it. It's only going to be 30 minutes. And then when we're done, I plan to talk to you. I'm not going to talk a lot, but I will talk to you a little bit tonight about our investment on some things. Oh, Mike Fuller again. Thank you, Mike. You're always there for us. Thank you kindly, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you. There you go, Claire. Thank you. She is doing much better. There you go. He didn't hear when I asked also, Claire. We were concerned, Mr. Holliday. We prayed for her, and we understand she didn't stay in the hospital, that she's home. That's good. And I pray that you have a good plan of attack on how to deal with this COVID, and that she will be doing mighty fine by the blood of Jesus Christ. You let me know, Jen, when you see Larry and his partner come on, okay?
Don't forget to unmute my phone.
Yes, I might as well do it right now. I'll put it on speaker and I unmute. Hey, DJ, how you feeling? DJ posts from the New King James Version. For the word of God is living and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. Just like your suit tonight, Brother Frank. Ah! You silly rabbit. Okay, I'll take it. Dios te bendiga, Frank. Desde Puerto Rico. Rick. Maybe that's Eric or Rick. Thank you, Rick. Yes. May God bless you and yours. Paul Taylor. Thank you, Paul. When people donate, Jen, write their names down so I can acknowledge them when I go back on, when they're done tonight, okay? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. DJ says, I'm feeling fabulous. You're marvelous. Like Corinthian leather. uh, was it THAD? McCain says, "Give us the news that our blessing has arrived, Brother Frank." Um, in my opinion, Tad, it's arrived. The problem is they're dealing with political nonsense. Used to be terrorism from these bad people. They don't have the power to be terrorists anymore, but they are being very vocal, and in doing so, they're causing a lot of political issues and problems. Okay, Larry says that he cannot get through. Here, Jen. This call won't go through. Oh, and thank you to America LeJohn, if I'm saying that right. Is that really your first name, America? Wow, that is so cool. If it is, thank you for your donations. God bless you. All of you that are helping us. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, we should be starting pretty soon. Larry is here. Problem is that he says he can't get in, but Tink is going to see how we can help him to get in. Ah, there's my buddy, Skeleton, Silly Skeleton, I think. Is that his name? Silly Skeleton? It's not a UB2B without your evil. In America, Lejean says, "Yes, it is. That is my name." And Thad, again? Didn't I say that? Thank you. Holy cow! I like things in threes. No, I'm playing. That's terrible. No, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Thank you. Okay, are they with us, Tink? No?
Hold on.
Okay.
No, they're not dialed in, and I gave them the number again. Nothing I can do.
Okay, hang in there, family. We should have started by now, but our guest speakers are trying to get into the conference call. You all got in. A lot of people got in. I don't know what their issue is, but we're going to be patient about it. We're still asking for a shout out for Walking Stick. Anybody that wants to help, I appreciate it. My phone number is 419 283
He's in there now.
2552. Okay, good. We've got,
Larry.
and is it on my phone, Tink?
No.
Okay, let me see if I can talk to him. Larry, my brother Larry.
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, there you are. It's good to hear you, man.
How you doing?
I can't
I think
complain.
Bob got the new number.
Good. Okay.
Let me check
Listen,
here.
do me a favor. Count 1 through 5 so we can see your sound quality.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Family, how did it register with you? Did you hear that okay? Was the sound quality good? Go ahead and post for me because we're about to start. Are you ready to start, Larry?
The other guy's not there yet.
I'm gonna see if Bob's here. Bob, are you here?
No, we do not see his name in the back board here. You want to give him a holler?
Yeah. Let me
Sure.
just give him the new number here. Hold on.
Sure. Go right ahead. I'll wait for you. I want you to tell the family what you've got. Oh, look at all everybody helping. Look at that. Mary, Jimmy, James, Filbert, Don, Philip, Tabitha, Victor, Karen, Jeff, Steve, Chris, Stephanie, Jojo. Yeah, that says Jojo. Cosmic Ray. Ooh, that's a good name. All of you, Laura, Dr. Berner, Mindy, Chief Mike Tupperware. Chef, I said Chief. Chef Mike Tupperware. That's a cool name. America
I
legend.
just sent him back over. He should get out in a minute.
Okay, good.
I had to go to the old eye doctor today. That was always fun. My eyes are still squinting.
I know. I'm glad that you were able to get some help. Hang in there. We're almost there. Tell me when your friend is here.
All right.
Shout out to
Bob Bearden's on.
Shout out
Bob
to
Bearden's
Wilbur.
here. Okay. Yeah, we've got Bob Bearden here to explain everything about
Okay,
it.
hold on just a second, gentlemen. Shout out to Wilbur. Thank you kindly. Appreciate you. Tremendously. All of you that are doing these donations, we thank you very much. And we also thank you for those that are helping Walking Stick. He was able to have his treatment today, and I thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, very quickly, we are KTFalways.com. We are KTL. Oh, I'm sorry. 3, 2, 1, go.
The recording has started.
Greetings, family. Welcome to another one of your Frank 26 UB2Bs. It is the 6th of July, 2022, and I greet you in agape love. For we are KTFalways.com, which stands for Keep the Faith Always in Our Heavenly Father, not in anything else. We're a Christian-based organization, and yeah, we study the Iraqi dinar for very, very, very good reasons. But tonight, we had a very good in-depth study on Monday, and that was good. Thank you for all of you that came. And I told you that tonight I was going to invite you to listen to a 30-minute presentation or more. If they want to take more than that, that's up to them. But I want them to deliver a message that my broker, Larry, many of you know Larry. You've talked with him. You've done business with him. You trust him. He's a good man. I've been with him for selling currency for over 10 years. And we've never let anybody down.
10 plus.
That's right about there. We've never let anybody down. Everybody has been delivered. Everybody has been helped. If something happens bad, we fix it. We've never had any issues whatsoever. And with that in mind, I want you to take some time and listen to Larry. Actually, Larry's friend. He's about to introduce him to you, and then when they're done, they'll come back to me. And then we're going to talk for about 15 minutes about our study. Larry, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Hey, buddy.
Well, tonight we're going to talk about, I brought this up to you a while back about Novatech. And it's a cryptocurrency platform that I'm going to have Bob do all the talking. Now, Bob Bearden is one that got me involved with this. And I research everything probably better than most Americans would ever want to research something. And I went through this with a fine-tooth comb, and I was quite impressed. They have a 3-year track record now. And I'm just going to turn it over to Bob and let him explain this gift to you. Bob, run with it.
Thanks much, Larry. I appreciate it, Larry. Frank, it's good to hear your voice again, too, partner. I've been on a good handful of your calls over the years, so God bless you for what you're doing for the community and people all around the world. Welcome, everybody listening. My name's Bob Bearden. I live in southern Louisiana, and I was introduced to this kind of by accident. I woke up in January 1st. My wife and I were setting our goals for 2022, and we were praying about it. And, the good Lord, I say, answered my prayers. Some people call it law of attraction. I like to say the Lord's listening every time we're praying. And a friend of mine called me out of the blue. I was looking for a way. My number one goal for 2022 was to accelerate my retirement. I wasn't looking for something to share with people. I wasn't looking for anything to build. I'm a real estate professional. I've been involved in the mortgage industry for over 20 years down here in New Orleans. And I wasn't really looking for anything to share with other people, but I was looking for a way to accelerate my retirement. My friend called me and introduced me to Novatech. And I gave the very first presentation I saw, I said, this is an answered prayer. And what Novatech is, and I'm going to go through some basics. I'm not going to spend a full 30 minutes because I would like to have some time if anybody has any questions, Frank. But Novatech is a registered hedge fund that trades in cryptocurrency and Forex on our behalf. And over the last 3 years, they've been averaging an ROI return every single Friday for all of its members of average 3% every single week. Now, Novatech was established in June of 2019 as a hedge fund company in order to provide customers with affordable financial solutions including the trading of cryptocurrencies and Forex online using the most sophisticated and latest technologies that are available. Now, over these last 3 years, a lot of lives have been changed, and they've been changed through what we call a PAM account. A PAM account is nothing more than opening another bank account. The difference is you're funding it with cryptocurrency. The difference here with Novitech in investing into cryptocurrency is that when you fund your PAM account, your money, your cryptocurrency turns back into USD in your account. What that means is your money is not going up and down with the market. Whereas if you just invested into, let's say, Bitcoin, you're susceptible to the market going up and down and up and down, and you don't know what's going to happen. So what happens is you simply register online just like you would a bank account. You fund that account with cryptocurrency. There's 5 different coins: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and USDT. So you have a lot of choices there. And then you just sit back, let the traders do what they do best. We have a dozen or so live traders around the world who are trading in Forex and cryptocurrency with massive strategy. In fact, last week, many of my friends didn't lose a lot of money last week in crypto, but they didn't gain a lot either. And all of the members in Novitech earned 4.03% last week. So this PAM account stands for Percentage Allocation Management Module. So really all you're doing is allocating some of your funds as a percentage of this hedge fund as they trade. Every Friday, all you have to do is log into your account and decide whether or not you want to pull out the money or you want to compound that money to continue to grow your balance. It is completely up to you. They give us performance reports every single week of what the traders were able to accomplish during that week. We've over May to May of 20 to 21 in 2022, in that full year track record, they gained the members over 159%, 3.06% a week, over 13% a month. And now in June, they averaged 2.96 per week. And then July, we had our first week of 4.03%. Now, there's a couple of reasons why Novitech is so different, right? There's no expiration dates. So you could fund your account, say with $1,000, you would never have to put any of your own money in again. You don't have to keep reinvesting every 6 months or whatnot. There's no earning caps. But most importantly, you have access to your capital 100% of the time. Okay, you can withdraw from your trading balances anytime. The only fees you'll have are the networking transaction fees. As you cash out or withdraw, you're going to withdraw into cryptocurrency and then move that crypto into your bank if you want to realize that into cash. So I think that's the most important thing that everybody needs to understand is with Novitech, you have access to your cash at all times, just like you would a bank account. Some of the highlights here as we get close to the end here is it is live market trading. So this is not some magical bot that's out there getting, returns that wears off over time. These are real live professional, experienced, and strategic traders. You don't need any trading skills whatsoever. The only thing you need to learn how to do, which is very simple, there's many leaders that can wrap their arms around you and help you to buy cryptocurrency, and then as you withdraw, how to sell the cryptocurrency to realize the cash. It's very simple. All the software does everything for us. There is a trading academy library. If you decide you want to be a trader on your own and you want to learn how to day trade with Forex and crypto and some other things, Novitech is a licensed broker with MetaTrader 5, so you could download that and choose Novitech as your broker. And then we get all these performance reports and updates every single week. Now, every one of our packages, every one of our memberships, we have a builder, a bronze, silver, gold, platinum, VIP, and president memberships. And you can start at any one of those, or you can earn your way to those by just adding more money to your account or compounding your money, or if you wanted to participate in a very optional referral program, you could add commissions to it as well to get your accounts where you want them to be. There's low monthly fees, so any account under a VIP account a $25,000 account. Any account under that has a $25 money management service fee, very much like if you went to Charles Schwab or Morgan Stanley. They're going to charge you a management fee to manage your money. Novatech does the same thing. It's only $25. You don't have to keep feeding your account with that. It'll come right out of your bonuses. They do not charge you that your first month. It's the second month when you get charged. So they allow you to earn the 4 weeks of returns to cover that. And you can actually, participate in the referral program if you wish to. But if not, every single Friday, we get our trading bonus on whatever percentage of return we had that week. And you can always upgrade your account whenever you want to. The builder package starts at $99. The bronze package starts at $500. The silver package starts at $2,500. The gold is $5,000. Platinum is $10,000. VIP is $25,000. Our President's Club is $100,000. Now, one really cool thing is on our VIP package from $25,000 to $99,999. This includes all the benefits, but you get 1% cash back of your own personal ROI every month. There's no monthly service fee on these accounts. And then our President's Club is the same way, only they give you 2.5% back on your own ROI every single month. They give you a $1,000 bonus for becoming a President's Club member. And again, there are no monthly service fees whatsoever. So it is up to you. We always say, open your account where you feel comfortable. Don't participate with money that you could potentially lose that would ruin your life. We don't want that to happen. Many people start with just, say, $1,000. They watch that compound. Some people in 6-7 months, they pull out what they originally put in. So now they're playing with the house money. And they have no risk in the game at that point. And there are many people that are very, very happy. This is changing the lives of people all around the world. My good friend, Mr. Larry Altman, that you guys heard on the front end of the call, is pretty ecstatic about what Novatech has been able to do for him. We're extremely happy. We're building and changing lives all around the world. So we would love to have you as part of our Novatech family. I would love to pass this back over to Larry or you, Frank, and I'll be able to hang out on the call for a little while if you want to maybe field any questions. But that's the entire program, guys. It's very, very simple. You simply open a Panama account, relax the whole week, open up your account on Friday, and decide whether you want to take those returns out or if you want to compound them into your balance to continue to grow that. As I like to call for myself, accelerating your retirement. So back to you guys.
Hi, Robert. This is Frank. Can you hear me, Robert?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Hey, Robert, we have a question from our KTFA pastor, Pastor Kendall. He says, do they trade other instruments other than crypto, like currency pairs of US 30s and NAS 100s? I don't know what that means.
Great question. So, Pastor, I know exactly what you're asking. So Novatech is set up, but the way they're set up is they trade cryptocurrency in North America, and they trade in the Forex market is what you're asking about,
really?
All around the world. And yes, they trade in pairs. They have stop losses in place. They trade crypto and the Forex market. And we actually receive 70% of the profits. So this entire program is all based on a self-sustaining fund that's all profit-based. So there's no guarantee of a return, which is a good thing. So if the company was guaranteeing and the market went down or dipped and they had to guarantee pay us, that's how a lot of companies actually go out of business. They don't guarantee, but their track record has been a return every single Friday. The lowest 0.65, the highest almost 5%. They've averaged 3% every week for over 3 years. So the answer to your question in the Forex market is yes.
Here's another question. How long has this company been in business, and how much money does it currently manage?
That's amazing. That's a great question. The company was registered in June of 2019, so we just celebrated our 3-year anniversary. The hedge fund is now up to just nearly $800 million, and there are, I don't want to make this the wrong number, it's getting close to about 250,000 members worldwide.
This is a little hard to grab. I'm not going to say hard to believe. It's this. If I was to put something together, it would be almost like what you just explained in the last 15 minutes. Right? Let me ask you this: you say that this company it's Novatech, right? Novatech.
Yes, sir.
They trade on Forex.
Yes, sir.
How? Cryptocurrency doesn't trade on Forex, or does it?
No, it does not. So
This
that's
is-
two separate marketplaces, and it's very important to understand.
Yeah.
So the Florida registration for the company allows them, because cryptocurrency is a deregulated space, they're legally able to trade in the market of cryptocurrency here in North America. And then their registration in St. Vincent in the Grenadines allows them legally to trade on the Forex market all around the world. And with the exception of North America. And what happens is the profits the company earns through those markets throughout the week, they keep 30% of the profits as a performance fee to pay the traders and their overhead and the affiliate program. And 70% of the profits are given back to the members in the form of a return.
Wow. How come? Well, okay. Here we have a question from someone here. Bacchus, is there a specific amount of time to keep your funds with Novatech?
That is such a great question. So let me explain it like this. The answer is actually no. Your funds are never locked up, ever. Even your seed capital is always 100% accessible. Now, let me kind of break that down. When you fund your account, whether it's $200, $2,000, $100,000, doesn't matter, in your first 2 weeks, if you had an emergency or you needed that money for whatever reason, you can pull it all out with absolutely zero penalties. From day 15 to day 90, that's it. Just a small 75-day window. If you pull out your trading balance, then you'll have a 15% penalty until the 91st day. Now, all your returns every Friday, there's no penalty. But after that 91 days is over, there's never a resetting of a penalty. You actually have access to the money all the time, but you do have that small 75-day window. If you pull out of the trading balance, there's a 15% penalty. Now, let's say on day 91, you put another $5,000 in your account. It does not reset the penalty. That penalty is over and gone forever after that 90 days. But even though there is a penalty there, only on the balance in your trading account, that money is 100% accessible.
You know, this is very interesting. Here's another question from Patty. Anyone can trade on Forex. After you register. I'm sorry, I thought that was a question. Here's another question from ID Kent. Can we sign up under Frank? Hold on a second, Robert. Let me deal with that one. ID Ken. Is it Ken or Kent? Kent. ID Kent. Yeah. You see, what happened was it was about 3 months ago. Larry called me, and he says, Frank, you got to see this. I said, what? This crypto thing that I'm looking at. And I said, crypto? No, stop right there. And besides, man, I'm fighting for my life right now with chemotherapy. Thank you, but no thank you. Then about 2 months, which was last month, Larry calls me back. And he says, Frank? And I said, Larry, no, okay, no. I'm counting every penny. You know how expensive cancer is? And he's like,
Oh, God,
that,
yes.
and he's like, that's why I'm calling you. I said, what are you talking about? I'm going to get you in this Novatech. I said, Larry, please, I can't spare money right now. He says, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to sponsor you and Jan. I'm going to sign you up underneath me. I'm going to put some money in for you. I'm going to help you, brother. Man, you ever get that? You ever get that knot in your throat? You know? You ever get that feeling of gratitude? And I was, speechless. So I said, Larry, do what you want, but leave me alone.
I
Well,
did, didn't I?
yes, you did, and I really respected that because man, it's not easy to go through chemotherapy. Man, I wouldn't wish it on anybody. But anyways, so then Larry calls me about 10 days ago, and he explains to me what my account is doing, where it's at. And I said, you just put a few $100s for the both of us, and that's where we're at? Yeah. Once a month? He says, no, every week you're getting 3% off. What? That's impossible. Robert, tell me about Novatech with the United States Treasury. How is it that they are registered? You take it from there. Tell us about that relationship.
Great question. So so Novatech, first of all, in the United States is trading in cryptocurrency. So that's a deregulated industry. So they're not required to register with the SEC. Now, the owners of Novatech, they also own a company called SmartBit ATM. By the way, one of the things I didn't share because I didn't want to make it sound too complicated, and these are things that aren't really necessary to know, but they're SmartBit Bitcoin ATM machines throughout southern Florida, and also a virtual gateway ATM to buy Bitcoin and a few other cryptocurrencies. They have credit card transaction fees, and those transaction fees, by the way, also go into a pot for profits that we all share in. Well, in order for the company to have the SmartBit ATM business, which, by the way, intertwines in the back office of Novatech, so you can actually buy the Bitcoin from SmartBit through the back office of Novatech, but they had to go out and get registered with FinCEN, the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. And for me, that was a real feeling of security, knowing that they were putting themselves up there on a bright spotlight pedestal. Here we are, U.S. government. The FinCEN is set up by the U.S. Treasury. It's one of the largest crime enforcement networks around the world that they are 100% registered with. Now, their registrations for their corporations are in southern Florida in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And then their FinCEN registration obviously is with SmartBit here in southern Florida as well. They are doing every single thing that they do is completely on board, and legal. And if the government came in and said, hey, cryptocurrency is now going to be regulated, the company is prepared to do whatever they have to do to continue to operate legally. One of the things I didn't share with you guys,
important.
and I don't share this with a lot of groups unless I know who I'm talking about, but I know this is a very devout Christian organization, and the owners of the company are very devout, firm, God-fearing, living people. They are very much philanthropists. They have many ministries they give back to. Cynthia Petty, she used to actually have a congregation. They are some of the most outstanding people that I have personally met in this space of referring and different types of affiliate type of businesses. That was one of the stamps of approval it gave me because of their character, their integrity, and the entire reason they're doing this is to completely improve humanity around the world. So they are registered. They are registered with FinCEN and doing everything above board.
That is so comforting to know. That is so impressive. They're not fighting against the United States of America, against the United States Treasury. they're actually in position with them in case they need to regulate this company, Novatech, to do exactly what is needed. Robert, here's some more questions. Maybe you can rapid fire them. And by the way, to the individual that was asking about whether or not they can sign up underneath me, yes, my broker signed me up. In fact, Larry, I know you're on right now. Based on what I'm hearing, this is the first time I get to hear this program. I told you to leave me alone, and you have, but now you brought Robert. I'm listening to it. I'll tell you, Larry, I'm interested in putting some money in it now. I mean, think about it. If you got your money in a savings account that's making you what? Negative interest rate. That's what it feels like. And you've got this opportunity and it's backed up by what, well, you've heard all these things. This is impressive. I'll call you tomorrow, Larry. But yeah, anybody that wishes to sign up, call Larry. But
Phone number.
what, Larry, what's your phone number?
Oh, it's 571 477 0881.
Hold on. 571
477
477
0881.
Zero. Okay, so 571 family 477-0881. You already know my phone number, 419-283-2552. Now, if you call me, sure, I'll talk to you about it. But then I'm going to turn you over to Larry because Larry is the one that's running this whole program. And Robert, I want to thank you kindly for being with us. In fact, please don't leave, sir, because may we ask you some more questions and maybe you can rapid fire them?
Sure, go ahead.
Question from Linda. How much is our dollar insured? Is it like the banks up to $250,000?
You know, Linda, so that is one thing. There's always risk of loss, okay? So when I looked at what Novatech was doing before, I put not only my money in, but put my reputation on the line. Some of the things that made me feel extremely comfortable were the registrations, especially with Vincent, the fact that they have this 3-year track record, who they are, what they've accomplished, and how they're giving back. There's always a risk of loss. This does not have an FDIC insurance on it or anything like that. So there is always a risk of loss. I always share with people that right at about the 6.5 month mark, you will probably a little bit more than double your money. So if you wanted to, let's say that you funded an account with, say, $1,000. 6-7 months from now, you would have about $2,100 in the account. So you could take out your $1,000 and have no risk in the game. Now your financial personal risk is over, and you're playing with the house money and continue to compound that, which is your money that you've earned through Novatech. So that's the best way I can answer it. I would never tell anybody that anything different. There is always a potential risk of loss, but I think we're safeguarded. The risk is mitigated as much as it could possibly be mitigated, and the people driving the ship are, I wouldn't want anyone else driving the ship. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robert.
Our 401ks right now.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they're being hit hard, destroyed. I mean, a lot of people. We're baby boomers, for crying out loud. We're depending on our 401.
Yeah.
There's a lot of us out there. This is the perfect thing for them. Here's another question also from Pastor Kendall, Robert. Is there profit sharing with the company based on investment levels?
Let me use the restroom. I'm sorry, say that one more time, Frank. I'm sorry.
Is there profit sharing with the company based on investment levels?
That's awesome, man. You've got a great family here, Frank. These are some really, really good questions.
I want to know the answer to that one. Yeah, what? Go ahead.
First way to answer that question is the profit sharing of the company is 70% of the profits give us an ROI.
Right.
Now, what I absolutely love of what Miss Cynthia Petillon did was, if you put $1,000 in your account, you're getting the same percentage return as somebody that put $100,000 in. There's no enticement of saying, hey, if you put more money in, we're going to give you more. Everybody gets the exact same percentage of return every single week. Now, the rest of the profit share comes through the optional referral program. So if you refer people who open a PAM account, which, by the way, you're not buying anything. There's no fee to open an account. There's no monthly auto ships of $100, none of that stuff. If you just refer somebody to an account, there's actually 7 different ways that they pay the members through this affiliate compensation plan. It is not an MLM. It doesn't have an MLM characteristic compensation plan. So some people get excited, but only the 1%ers ever make money. This is a very fair referral program. If you refer somebody to become a bronze member, they're going to pay you a little money. And what a lot of people do is they compound their money a few weeks, they get their returns, they start to see it's real, their belief level goes up, and they share it with their brother or their sister or their friend in congregation, or they share it with somebody at work. And then that spreads and they share it. And I got to tell you, I've only shared this with 32 people in 6 months. Only 11 of them want to share it. The rest of the people just want to earn passively. But those 11 and myself who have started sharing it has turned into 3,000 people and over $7 million in trading volume, of which I do get a little piece of that every single month. So it can be very, very lucrative. But most importantly, what everybody needs to really understand, whether they want to share with people and make that additional money, or they just want to make money on their money, every single person that opens a PAM account wins. They make money every Friday.
It seems that way, yeah, on a weekly basis. Very interesting. Here, Pastor Kendall is asking another question here. Hold on. I don't know what this stands for, but I think you will. He says, Robert, do they deal in NFTs and smart contracts?
They do not deal in NFTs. No. You're getting quite an education tonight, Frank.
Yeah. We got good people.
No, they don't deal in NFTs. Nope. They're building a very large mining farm, clean energy mining farm.
Good.
And so the profits of the mining farm, the profits of the credit card transactions from their ATMs, and the profits of trading are the 3 buckets of profits that all come together for 100% of profits, and we benefit from 70% of those profits. So
Gotcha.
No NFTs at this time. Very
Smart.
good question. Sounds like we got a savvy crypto person in the family.
Also, smart contracts, they don't deal with those?
None of that. It's
Copy.
so simple. There's no smart contracts. There's no special tokens. There's no crazy exchanges. You simply open an account and fund it through your own exchange with crypto and reap the rewards of the benefits of the returns every Friday.
Next one, but I think we already answered it. And Johnny, you're asking, is this an MLM company? No, Robert said it's not. It's not structured that way. You know what it sounds like to me? A fantastic savings account.
Amen, brother. That's exactly what it is.
Let me see if I can find the next question. And if I passed up any of your questions, I am very sorry. There's hundreds of you that are on. Timothy is asking, how is Novatech spelled, or what is their website? May I encourage you, Timothy, to get a hold of Larry or Robert, and they will answer all your questions. Novatech is spelled Nova. I believe it's TEK. Is that right, or TECK?
It's TH.
Oh, TH.
TECH.
Oh, NOVATH.
And then there's an FX behind it.
There, you see. So there's more to it. Just call Timothy. All of you that want to know.
Larry, let me give one website that'll be really good for everybody to get some better information. Okay?
Please write this down, family. Write this down.
NTFX, but I'm going to give you a website that'll be very, very simple for you to see a few things. It's N like Nancy, T like Tom, F like Frank, X like X-ray. So NTFX.info. You don't need to put any www in front of it or anything. It's going to give you a short video. It's going to give you, a bunch of stuff to read. It's going to give you an explanation. Here's what I really encourage you to do the most. Watch the 3-minute video, then scroll down and watch the 5-minute video on the compound calculator, and then there's a button for you to play with the calculator because your number will be different than everyone else's number. But that's the best way to get started. Then I would reach out to Larry, and Larry can point everybody in the right direction.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'll tell you something, Robert. Do you all have, maybe we can put a banner on my form where people can click on it and take them to this website that you just mentioned? I don't know if you caught that.
There's ways we can. Yeah, go ahead, Larry. No, I'll let you go there.
One person here, Robert, is saying this
I'm
is.
just going to say, we could create a banner that goes on your site, Frank.
Good.
Definitely, we could create any of that kind of stuff. The most important thing everybody needs to know is there is a tremendous amount of leadership and support for this group. So your hand will be held all along the way, and sounds like you have some crypto enthusiasts that understand this, that would be also a very good addition to the leadership of the group. But there's a lot of support here to help you, Frank.
Indeed. We have Kent who's saying, this is a great way to make money, whether the market is going up or down. He got it, didn't he, Robert? He got it, because you're going to be getting that 3% every Friday, no matter what the market does.
That's exactly right. We're not susceptible to that up and down, because when we fund the account, the money goes right into USD and doesn't go up and down with the market.
That's what attracted me. Actually, there were 3 things that attracted me so far, and that was one of them. What is the difference between PAM, P-A-M-M accounts and MT5 accounts? I don't know what that is.
So the PAM account is the percentage allocation management module. That's the do-it-done-for-you account where you just log in and get that return. The MT5 account is an actual trading platform for MetaTrader. If anyone wants to be a day trader, they can download that MT5 trading platform. They can even download a demo account and trade with fake money to get good at trading. They choose Novatech as the broker. Novatech is a licensed and registered broker. That's an important point. And that would be they just trade on their own. The PAM account is for all of us that don't want to trade, even those that want to trade to make extra money on the money. But we just get the benefit of allocating some of our funds to this hedge fund and let the pros do what they do best. And we log in and reap that benefit and then do what we do best, help people. Yeah, our motto, Frank, is care, share, and compound.
Wow. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and start winding this up. But one more last question then. Do they use crypto to provide liquidity?
I know somebody's asking that question. Can you break that question down a little bit more for me?
We'll see if they do. For the person that asked that question, do they use crypto to provide liquidity? If you can reword that or ask more from that, and we'll make that our last question. If I see it in time, then I will ask you, Robert. Until then, I'm looking at my notes here.
So let me just kind of answer like this. The PAM account is cryptocurrency in and then cryptocurrency out. And so you have access to all of your liquidity. They're not holding on to and creating a different liquidity pool, if that's what you're asking. The liquidity pool or / hedge fund comes from our money that we're allocating to it, and then it's self-sustaining because it's all profit-based based on the returns they're getting via trading, credit card transaction fees from the ATM machines, and the network fees that the mining farm is getting. So
could we have...
I'm not 100% sure if I answered that question right, but...
Could Novatech have problems the way Bitcoin is having problems?
Great question, because we have made profits when Bitcoin was tanking. It's all about trading. Just like, the Forex market's been around for 55 years or more, and currencies go up and down like crazy, and that's when traders are able to make even more profits. So we're not necessarily investing into the crypto. We're funding our PAM account with crypto, but that's all we're doing, and the pros are doing the trading. So a lot of times when the market's going down and then up a little and down and up a little, it's like a bouncing ball. They're making a lot of money with that. So unless the cryptocurrency went to zero, which I highly doubt that will happen with over 6,000 altcoins and the popularity and the engine of cryptocurrency growing at a very rapid pace throughout the world, no, they're making money in a down cycle, in a bear market.
Copy. I tell you, I've learned a lot, and I think our family has too. It has triggered off a lot of questions. Family, please get a hold of Larry. Well, first, you can start with me.
Also put my email in there too, Frank.
Let's have it.
Yeah, you got LarryKimlarHoldings.com.
Oh, you know that one, right, Jan? Jan, go ahead and put that email up for Larry. And then, family, we're going to put Larry's phone number, 571-477-0881. Once again, 571-477-0881. Or you can call me, 419-283-2552. Either way, when you get a hold of us, we will make sure we answer all your questions or connect you with the right people. If you need to talk to Robert himself, I'm sure that Robert will be glad to answer any of your questions while Larry and I get used to answering questions. Robert, any last words that you want to say?
Right.
Because
my partner too, Frank, Mr. Scott, he had some hand surgery today, so he wasn't able to be on the call tonight, but he's also a very, very strong resource. And Frank, I want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to share this with the family, and I want you to know that you'll be on many, many more prayer lists now. I believe in massive miracles. Lots of things happen with prayers and numbers, and your prayers are with us, my friend. God bless you, and thank you again.
thank you, number one, for your prayers. That's what God wants. He simply wants us to talk to him. And the fact that you talk to him in your prayers to him about me, I'm honored. And I pray for you too, Larry. God bless you. Robert, you will now be in my prayers as well too. Gentlemen, you have brought us something that is interesting, something that is unknown to us, something that, it's not that it sounds too good to be true, but something that is true and has great potential. I know that we are all suffering. I know that times are hard. This is an instrument. This is a vehicle. And this is a tool for you to combat what's going on around you in a financial world that is really, really hurting all of us. I'm not a politician. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not an independent. I am an American Christian. I pay my taxes, but I'm also obedient to God before I am to anyone else. I want to thank you, Larry. I want to thank you, Robert. Any last words from either one? Let's start with Robert. Any last words, Robert?
I'm good. It's been an honor to be on here tonight, and just like you said, any questions, any moving forward people want to do, we do a lot of stuff on Zoom as well. Larry knows how to get in touch with me.
Yeah.
My partner Scott, we're here for you, whatever you need.
Larry, any last words?
Yeah, like tell people to get interested. You can only go with what you're comfortable with, what you can be able to lose. I mean, you can't predict the future of anything. And also, there's plenty of Zoom calls and everything. Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, there's 2 of them, like for new people. Then Monday nights, if you want to be in the affiliate program, there's a good Monday night call with questions, just like tonight's call, basically, a little bit more in depth on, affiliate type programming. But the Tuesdays and Thursdays, there's 2 calls each night that are for new people and really get them involved. I really enjoyed it. I tell you, I mean, it is a godsend. It really is. I never. It's new and upcoming, and people sometimes fear that, but
Yes.
you can't fear everything in life anymore. You know, you have to put one step forward.
Especially if we've got good
Not it.
people like Robert and you that are willing to help and explain, guide our family, help them. I like what I'm hearing so far, and I will be praying that it will be a success. You've got a gentleman on our chat here. His name, he goes by TMB, and he says, Louisiana born and raised, Larry. I will definitely call you. So you'll be
Go
here.
Tigers!
There you go. Go Tigers, you bet. Well, Robert, thank you. Larry, thank you, gentlemen. God bless you. May you be blessed in all that you do. And you were a blessing to us tonight.
Thank you.
You bet.
Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
Indeed. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I'm going to study it further. As I told you, it was 3 months ago when Larry called me and I said, no, Larry, I don't want to do anything right now. I'm fighting for my life. Then he called me last month and he said, look, I put you in. You what? I put you in. And this is what you've made in 1 month. I said, are you serious? How is that possible? He says, well, let's do a UB2B and maybe you'll understand. We just did a UB2B. I don't fully understand, but what I do understand, I stand by it. This is impressive. I'm going to learn more, and I encourage you to do the same thing. It's basically a savings account that offers you an interest rate and returns ROIs that you just can't get from banks. And I love the fact that it's was it FCIEN number with the U.S. Treasury? Yeah, they're being monitored and looked over. Very good. Very, very good. And it's not an MLL structure. Anyways, enough of that. Listen, I want to just tell you something very quickly. I'm not going to linger on here, but I do want to share a little bit about our study because I did kind of promise that to you. Let me go to an article that came out today. And I want to read it to you, okay? Because it's silly. It's silly. When we were together on Monday, I told you, and by the way, everything I'm about to say is just in my opinion. It's just in my opinion. Take my opinion to God in prayer and see if it's of any good to you. The thing that I told you that is a problem right now is all the minutia involving the politics in Iraq. And when you see that Iran refuses to pay attention to the prime minister of Iraq, and they just say, they're a bunch of Badinskis, they're a bunch of thieves. This isn't your country. Why are you trying to run it? Silly people. Check this out. An Iraqi politician. Who? I don't know. Some Iraqi politician. Well, right away that tells you this is garbage. And by the way, you won't see this article. I banned it from our forum. An Iraqi politician names the party that will lead the overthrow of the regime of Iraq. What? Overthrow of the regime of Iraq. I mean, first it was, we're going to vote for the prime minister. We're going to vote, for the government. And we're going to put those people in. No, now it's, a little bit more demanding and more challenging. Some unknown bozo, Iranian-influenced jerk politician in Iraq comes out and tells the media that there will be, I will lead the overthrow of the regime of Iraq. Here. Snippet. The Iraqi politician, they put his name, Lithia Shubar. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's one of the top 10 people that I study. Oh, yeah, Stupid. Lithia Shubar, whatever this person's name is, said on Wednesday that the United Nations, now you're going to throw in the United Nations, like the United Nations has anything to do with the Iraqi government. Lies, delusionary. Create a lie, sell it over and over and over and over and over again until it becomes the truth in the person that is telling the lie and trying to convince others that know that it's a lie. Delusional. We know that tactic very well in the United States of America, don't we, family? So he says that on Wednesday that the United Nations Security Council will lead a plan for the regime change in Iraq. Yeah, I read about it last week in Newsweek. Yeah, right. Stupid. Look at that. A regime change. Wow. Well, at least you know other words instead of saying the GOI or instead of saying Kazemi. I'm going to lead a regime change in Iraq. A civil war? A coup? That's what you're saying. In case you don't know what you're saying. And by the way, which politician Shaki Ali spoke about. And on Monday, we talked about this guy. Remember when I said, hey, Shaq, is that you? Remember that? So he's basing it on an article that we said to. And today he comes out and he says, yeah, we're going to just overtake the whole political regime in Iraq. No. Who does that? The Minions, right? I got to get me a little Minion toy. No. And he's that this Shakil Ali, whatever, spoke about. It's causing a lot of controversy. Shaburb said during the program. You see, the decision for you, which is broadcasted on Dekhla TV channel, that the information presented by Faqih Ali is correct. Well, first of all, who asked you if it's correct? And second of all, this is the only source that supposedly is correct. Stupid. It's correct. And we have information about the initiation of it for months. He added that the United Nations Security Council will lead the scheme. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I thought you were going to lead it. Now you're saying that it's the United Nations Security Council that is going to lead a scheme, a plan, a coup to remove Kazemi from power in Iraq? He added that the United Nations Security Council will lead the scheme that Faqih Alawi talked about. And the Iraqi politician Faqih Ali, whatever, said yesterday, man, they'd love to print their name, don't they? Said yesterday on Tuesday that the existing political system in Iraq will be overthrown through an international team he described as great, and through a force that he said is destroying the political arena of Iraq. No, it's not. You can huff, you can puff, you can talk, you can do whatever you want, Iran, but no one's paying attention to you. And this is just one. There were two of them today that came out adamant, demanding. This is it. That's all there is to it. We're taking over. No, you're not. You see, Iran, you are being paid close attention to by the Middle East. You really think that the Middle East wants you to have nuclear proliferation? You really think that? You see, they're working with Israel. They're not working with you. Anyways, let me see if I can find the other one. Hey, Jeff. Like they say in Japanese, muchos thank yous. I love saying that. No, thank you, Jeff. Thank you, all of you that have donated to us. We truly appreciate it. Here, before I say goodbye to you, let me go back and read to you. Yes, this is yesterday. Yeah, we'll start with this one. This is where we kind of left off yesterday, or on Monday when we were doing our Yubi Chubi on Monday. It's going to be violence in the streets very soon. And the word framework, whenever you hear me say that, that's Malachi's political bozos, okay? They're nothing. Okay, going to be violence in the streets very soon because the framework is going to nominate Maliki as their next prime minister. And even other blocs, governments are saying they will join Sadr bloc and step down and take part in the delivery of a new government. But, Frank, what? Barzani, Kurdistan, who's smarter than any Iranian person? Yeah, what about it? But, Frank, Barzani, from the Kurds, he's really talking about how bad Maliki is. Yeah, no kidding. And if he is nominated, that the streets will be full of protesters and will not go well for the framework. Yeah, that's right. Do what you want, Maliki. In fact, I tell you what, I dare you. Maliki, hey, hey, Big M, check this out. Watch this. I'm going to draw a line in the sand, okay? You ready? There you go. That's a big line. All right, I tell you what. I dare you, Maliki, come across that line. And you know what Maliki does because he's so stupid? He came across the line. And when he did, I said to him, now you're on my side. Act accordingly. Food. And this is good. This is how we're going to close our UB2B because this is good. Mr. Frank, today, 9:42 in the morning. There's the time up there. Food and security law. Today, it's been published in the Gazette this morning. So, officially, it's now in force. And now the framework is saying that the government will be formed because of that. Right after the holiday on the 13th of when Eid is over. And they're saying that Maliki will be the new prime minister. There will be unrest in the streets if they even come up with that, Frank. Yeah, I know. Oh, there's more. Maliki was asked about the 2022 budget. This is going to be fun. Okay, here, let me show you. This is the next report that he sent today. So Maliki was asked about the 2022 budget. And he goes, I don't know. No, he didn't. He was asked about the 2022 budget. His words were, the budget will not go forward without a return to 1200. There it is. There you are again, sneaking back up again with your 1200 BS. And the government won't be formed unless it's 1200. Is that right? You silly. Oh my goodness, Jan. Hey, Vic. I love you. In the name of Christ. Thank you, Vic. Oh my. Thank you, Vic. Thank you. Humble. Vic, we're helping a lot of people. Because you're answering a lot of prayers. Anyways, so yeah, look what he says. And you don't see this article. You didn't even see this today, did you? You didn't see it. You're not going to. I told you I banned it from our forum. He says it will not go forward, the seating of the government, Kazemi, without a return to 1200, the previous era rate. That's what budget will be presented. And this is from Maliki on the news being interviewed. Oh my goodness, Maliki, you picked your nose and you just can't get rid of that booger, can you? Come on, let go of it, come on. What's the matter with you, Maliki? To which I said to him, now I got to be careful how I read this to you. Okay, Maliki. So this is what I responded back to him, okay? And here we go, I'm going to read this to you. I said, Maliki has no power, no jurisdiction. And once again, I'm begging you, stop talking about the politics of Maliki wanting to take over Kazemi's position. It's all a delusional dream. Maliki has no power, none whatsoever. Please try to understand this. But you got to give Eddie the benefit of the doubt. There's a difference between someone saying, I'm going to put a gun up to your head, versus feeling the cold steel up to your head. We read it, we understand it, but he lives it. He tastes it every day of his life. The fear of Maliki and what they want to do is there because they constantly haunt them that this is what we're going to do. The citizens of Iraq know very well that Maliki has no power whatsoever. And they're willing to go into the streets because if anybody goes out into the streets protesting against Kazemi, what do you think the citizens are going to do? They'll take care of him. Anyways, then he says, Neo, my contact, Frank, Eddie says that Maliki will have power once he's put into a prime minister position. But you told us that they would not allow that. And all other leaders would boycott the government. So don't worry about that. He said, okay, Mr. Frank. But it's all over the TV that the framework is saying that Maliki will be the next prime minister. Tink, remind me to tell him why it's important for the food law. Got it?
Okay.
Before we end, which is what I'm reading right now. So I read that to you, and I said to him, Eddie, that's what evil does. It repeats a lie over and over again, trying to make it the truth. Maliki is the author of lies, and I am glad that you are starting to understand this. He said, yeah, he understands it, but he's mad too. They even try that, it's unreal. They try that. You see, I'm sorry about the broken up English, but what he's trying to say is that it's all lies. It's not real. Everything that Maliki is saying, we know as citizens, it's all lies. And that's why you didn't see this in an article in our form, because it's all lies. Now, let me give you a phone call I got today so we can say goodbye. Ring-a-ding-ding. 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 Hello. Hey, how you doing? Well, I don't know what you guys are talking about, so I'm just going to stay out of that conversation. The phone call, ring-a-ding-ding. Yes, hello, this is Frank. How can I help you? Hey, Frank, did you see that the food law, the security of the food law is now in the Gazette? And I said, yeah, it was actually put in there late last night. And this morning, everybody is seeing it. Well, now that they've got this law, is this good for our investment in the dinar? Not directly. But indirectly, yeah, it's nice. And the reason why is because this security food law is what the WTO is looking for. It's what Kazemi is looking for. It is what the formation of the government of Iraq is looking for. So when you look at this law being passed, it only encourages the government to be formed even quicker. So when you ask me, does this help us as investors in the Iraqi dinar? Indirectly, in having the government seated, yes. Because then Mustafa will give Kazemi a new rate to be used in that budget that they have. Isn't that nice? Anyways, I want to thank you all. Please, give me a call. First of all, thank you, Jen. Also, one more thing. Our news hound, Samson, she lives in Australia. When it's daytime, it's nighttime for her. When it's nighttime for us, it's daytime for her. Now, we have a rule on Sundays that we don't post anything except for prayers, Bible verses, on Sundays. And it's from 7 in the morning until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But that's when our dear sister is headed towards sleeping time for her in Australia. So I want all of KTFA family, I want all of our KTFA staff to know that only, one more time, only Samson will be allowed to post articles on Sunday mornings, along with your Bible verses that you'll be doing. After 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can post anything you want. But we will reserve from 7 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon for scriptures, for prayers, testimonies, and for Samson to put up her articles on Sundays so that she can go to sleep. She's a trooper. It's amazing. For weeks since I've made this announcement, she's been hanging in there and still giving us our articles. I want to thank you, Samson. I want to thank you for your loyalty and your devotion to helping us here at KTFA. Well, family, I had a wonderful time, and I hope you did too. If you have any interest in what's going on with what Larry brought us, and if you didn't get a chance to hear this UB2B tonight, I'd encourage you, please listen to what they said for about 15, 20 minutes, and then another 20 minutes of questions and answers. Yeah, please listen. And if you have any questions about it, my name is Frank. My phone number is 419-283-2552. 419-283-2552. And you can also call Larry. Just tell Larry you're with us. Larry's phone number is 571-477-0881. 571-477-0881. I love you. In the name of Jesus Christ, God bless you all. May the good Lord bless you so that you can be a blessing to others as well. And I'll see you again. Well, this Friday, I'm going to get my chemotherapy. And then next Monday, I plan to be with you. If the Lord says that I cannot because of the way I feel, then we'll let you know. But I do plan to be with you. Did Walking Stick communicate with his team at 4 o'clock in the morning? Like I told you last Monday that would happen? We'll let you know this coming Monday. God bless you all. Aloha. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Flip this one over. Oh my word, maybe this is everyone? Family, real quick, thank you to Paul Taylor for your donations, Mike Fullard, T-Ball, America LaJohn, Tad McCain, Wilbur McCaughlin, Jeff, and Vic Adu. Thank you all very, very much. God bless you.